My name is Chad O'Donnell, and I'm the CEO at Recruit Registry, where champions are found. Sports can change your life. The person who hits that shot is Peter Hooley. For the next few weeks, he's all over ESPN, CBS, newspapers throughout the country, and he's also chosen as the commencement speaker at the University of Albany as a senior. I know all that because I was one of his coaches. For over 20 years, I was a college basketball coach at universities throughout the country, including the last 11 as the associate head coach at the University of Albany before I left in September to start Recruit Registry full-time. Recruiting is the lifeblood for college coaches. If you get good players, you usually win. If you don't, you get fired. How do you quickly contact and qualify the people you're trying to recruit? And that's the problem that college coaches in all sports are facing today. Let me take you through a true story that happened to us at Albany. We recruited a player by the name of Jason Smith from Stillwater, Minnesota. Now, usually all you know about players and the way you find out about players is through recruiting services, word of mouth, the internet, contacts, and all you know is the high school they go to and they're a pretty good player. So how do you get in touch with them? Anybody have a guess? Nobody. What? Yes. He's in Minnesota, and I'm in Albany. So right now, what coaches do today to get in touch with him is they call the high school, and they hope they can reach the high school coach. They hope he works there full time. They hope he gets back to you. And what you'll find many times is the coach doesn't get back to you because he doesn't think your school's important. So in this situation with Jason, it took 4 or 5 days for him to get back to me. Just to get Jason's number. I give Jason a call. He's interested in Albany. We're interested in him, along with about 30 other schools. The next step coaches take is they ask him his grades. Jason tells me he's a 2.5 student. Nobody ever rounds down their GPA, so I know he's probably a 2.3, but still someone we can probably get into Albany. So now, what a lot of coaches will try to do is get his unofficial transcript to kind of verify and qualify what kind of student he is. But for Jason to do that today, he'd have to go into his guidance counselor for each school that's recruiting him individually. And that would be over 30 separate times. And that's why most coaches will continue to recruit a kid having not even seen their grades. And that's what we did. So we went out and recruited him throughout the summer, where most coaches recruit in the summer. We went to tournaments in Las Vegas to see him play, in Milwaukee and in Atlanta, and it's a lot of money that coaches are spending to see him. And we're like one of 20 schools watching him. So summer ends, he cuts his list down to 5 schools and says, Albany, you're one of them. And we're great. Okay, awesome. Get me your transcript now, because you only have to go in and request it 5 times. We get his transcript. He's a 1.8 student, and we can't get him into school. And neither can any of those other schools that were recruiting him. So just like that, all that time and money is lost for college coaches. And there has to be a better way. The better way is Recruit Registry. Recruit Registry is an app that players can get onto quickly and seamlessly for free. They enter their contact info, their transcript. It can just be a picture of a transcript. It doesn't have to be an official transcript. Coaches just need to have an idea that you're not lying to them. You can put a highlight on there, then we bundle that all together. After we bundle it, we sell it to college coaches per sport for a yearly subscription fee. And now a college coach can go on and search that. And in minutes, he can do what used to take me weeks and months. He can get in touch with the kid. He can check his grades so that there's no wasted time. Our mission at Recruit Registry is to have over 80% of the information that college coaches are looking for today. Our belief is that if we can find one school with one sport, save time and money finding one prospect, Recruit Registry will pay for itself many times over. Because the average school spends anywhere between $500 and $15,000 just to get one commitment. The market. College athletics is an $8 billion industry. That doesn't even include the NCAA tournament, which is going on right now. And that's the reason why college coaches are the highest paid public employees in the United States. There are over 30,000 different sports at different colleges, all different sports, all different levels, and those are our customers. and we charge them a yearly subscription fee to get this information that recurs. While there are competitors, they're relatively small considering the size of the market, and they're broken down into two groups. Companies like NCSA, what they do is they'll go out to your sons or daughters and say, hey, I think you're a great player. Pay me $500 to a couple $1,000 yourself, and I'll send your info to colleges. Now, we as college coaches would get that, and 99.9% of the time, we'd hit delete or throw it in the garbage because it's unsolicited, it doesn't match what coaches are looking for, and 99% of the time, they don't have nearly the level of talent that you're looking for. But kids fall for that and do it all the time. The other type of competitors are companies like ACS and Jump Forward. Now, they don't find you the data. All they do is store the data. They're a glorified database. And we actually would partner with them, and we've developed our app to integrate with them. Our closest competitor is a company called Be Recruited. And we've done an independent study of them, and they have less than 10% of the information that college coaches want. And our mission is to have well over 80. A lot of people say, well, how do you get that data? That's when my background is very important. And two examples of ways we do that is we pre-populate our database from prior tournaments that kids have participated in throughout the years, a lot of times in the summer. We also sponsor tournaments in the summer. A lot of kids, if they want to play a sport in college, they play that sport in the summer. So by sponsoring that tournament, we're able to get that data and grab that data. Recruit Registry is based on providing the best data that coaches need to save time and money and get commitments. Our product already integrates to help with communications, compliance, and commitment. And we're building future products to help with communication, compliance, and commitment. Our team is made up of myself. Craig Hall is a marketing and design expert and a chief marketing officer. And Alex Finn is a successful entrepreneur in the cloud services field and our chief technical officer. And we're also in the final steps of approval to be a startup New York company and with New York Biz Lab. We're really excited about the future. We're in the final stage of our development of our app. We should be live to market within the next 90 days. And we already have signed letters of intent from many colleges that will buy this service once we're live. We're looking for some help from advisors that may have some sports experience, investors, and even future employees in marketing, sales, that maybe have a sports background. I really appreciate your time, and I'd love to answer any questions you have.